What's good, my party people? Welcome back to Input Left's Pokemon Diamond Randomizer Nuzlocke, episode 47. We're really getting up there, everybody. But we're nearing kind of the end of the game.
Oh, that was a horrible intro.
Yeah, just freed the lake spirits and fought Cyrus for the first time in Diamond, the second time in Platinum, and we're not too long from fighting him for the second time and last time.
Well, that's really cool. We're gonna take down this second-rate team of baddies. Maybe baddies too nice. Bad people.
Okay.
And get the legendary Dialga, who hopefully will be randomized to something very underwhelming, like a Cleffa.
So when we click on it, we'll hear the cry, and we're both going to have to guess what the Pokemon is.
Ooh, that's good.
From the cry, yeah.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Celebi. It's Bidoof. Bidoof.
Boom. Or like, I can't do that.
No, that one's like a right?
Yeah, it's like a yeah, kind of yeah. Like a
bit.
chirrup sort of thing, yeah.
That's a really strong one, I think, in terms of matching the personality.
So something you rarely see, but I saw because I did the world tour with Rock Climb.
Sure.
This hole in the wall, there's normally like a cave painting of the three lake spirits, very similar to the one in Celestic Town here. And they just blow a hole in the wall.
Oh my god,
but,
you
like,
destroyed like a 1,000-year-old artifact?
Well, I didn't. Team Galactic did.
Oh, okay.
But it's interesting because like the mural takes up more than just this one tile. It takes up like all the tiles around it, but it's like all gone. So you can't even tell that it used to be there unless you came here first.
The destruction just like totally flattened it. That's the canonical explanation for choosing not to design an extra tile to make that look more reasonable.
Yeah, to look destroyed, which would be really cool because then you could click on it and it's like someone like destroyed this it looks like the remains of a mural destroyed by some explosive. You
just got a Twitter orb.
Good one.
Yeah. Our goal is to destroy you. It's a very
I hope you're not tired of fighting Team Galactic because there's a lot more. Well,
I'm not doing any of the fighting. I'm barely even watching you do it. So you have fun with this. Oh, okay. Look at this.
Matchup.
A rivalry. You're not gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think your attack is just way more powerful.
But Tentacool and Tentacruel have high special defense stats, so like it would be like a 3-shot probably, and I would have gotten confused probably, and it would have been really annoying. Like at least Mori's just gonna one-shot this thing.
Why wouldn't you use Thunderbolt?
Because they're both super effective. Because Tentacool is a water type.
Okay.
And Psychic has the same type of attack bonus, which makes it stronger than Thunderbolt. And it's going to one-shot, so I don't care about the paralysis chance or the special defense drop chance.
I got
Thunderbolt and Psychic respectively.
You are one heck of a pro gamer.
What can I say? Dude?
We should maybe we need to have a special Battle Revolution emulator fight after this game is over. You think they got like a Wii Battle Revolution emulator?
Dude, we should do like a draft pick of like all the Pokemon in our PC at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Each draft 6.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
And then we get to like fully evolve them and stuff for the fight. But like maybe you draft like Togetic and then you get to use like a Togekiss with whatever moves and stuff you want on
rare
it.
candies, Hearthstones, TMs, and then level 100. We'll go go on. Yeah.
So, like, I mean, there's some obvious choices. It's like, okay, well, Tyranitar, Groudon, Dragonite are all going to go pretty quickly, but after that, it could get interesting.
Yep. Totally.
I'll stick this one out, even though I should probably switch.
So, I know current events are going to get dated, but if this one gets dated, hopefully it's in a good way. Have you been following? Actually, well, yeah, because I think there's gonna be a vote happening, right, on the democracy like legislation. Have you been following like the big like America bill? What is it like?
Oh, like the voting rights thing?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that to pass the Senate. Like, am I missing something here? I've just been under the impression that's not going anywhere.
So, granted, this is from Paul, who... Oh, Paul watches the videos. So, Paul, if you're watching this one, this is a big shout out.
Paul is such a nice guy. He's our biggest fan. Yeah, I love him.
I mean, he might be. He's actually one of the most wonderful humans.
He's so nice. He's such a nice guy. Shout out to Paul.
But... Yeah, I wish you got a chance to meet in person at some point.
Yeah.
But he works on this, basically an org specifically devoted to the one bill. It's like a team
because I remember, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just going to interject. He reached out to us and some of our friends about, like, signing, like, a petition, basically, to encourage, like, senators to vote in favor of it and the like. Yeah, I remember that now.
Which I'm sure you definitely signed that.
I think I did.
Oh, good. Actually. I hope so. Ooh.
We already have one. It's not that helpful, but I guess it is a little helpful because it makes, like it splits it even further. So if we're like getting really close to over leveling, having 2 could be kind of helpful. Let me just check. That wasn't our encounter, right? Yeah, this is still not coordinate.
I think Paul said though that Joe Manchin has agreed to like a lot of the fundamental pieces of it.
Okay.
And so like, even though the first version was not expected to pass, a compromise version is actually like, very possible that like contains some of the fundamental pieces.
I remember initially they wanted to pass it with budget reconciliation or whatever, right? Something like that. And Manchin was like, he was putting limits on what he was willing to pass. I remember.
Yeah.
And so eventually, it didn't end up going anywhere, from what I remember. But if that's true, that we might pass some version of it. I mean, some is better than none. I'll come out and say it. Controversial take.
Some is almost always better than none. Yeah, that is probably true.
That is unironically a controversial take in leftist circles.
I know. It might not be. It's not framed that way, but it is exactly. It is exactly that. They'll say this.
So you're content with some. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the many take like responses.
We can't wait for some. Like,
right,
like some isn't enough.
Yeah. Oh, I love the we can't wait stuff because it's like. Yeah, of course we can't wait. Also, I'm sorry we have to. Like, yes, we can't wait. Also, you can't make it happen. Like,
Right. Yeah. Like, believe me, more than anyone, or at least as much as you.
Yeah.
I want it to. Happen
I want to not wait as much as the next guy. Yeah.
But I'm not going to sacrifice our attempt at getting part of it because I'm too frustrated with what little we're given.
Yeah. Don't you understand? These are life or death issues. Like, yeah, that's why I want something to happen. Yeah.
Look at that God Gamer play.
Whoa.
Get that fresh water in the wall.
The one that was obviously obscured by the rock. Yeah.
And the other one that was obscured by the rock didn't have anything there.
Oh, you got a waterfall, that boy.
We don't have waterfall yet.
We can't wait for waterfall to happen.
You have surf.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
Right. Don't ask for crumbs.
Yeah. Look, I want to clarify here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't love incrementalism. Obviously, we try as best as we can to push for as much as we can get whenever we can.
Oh yeah.
There's like saying that like now isn't the time is not an excuse for not doing something. It's really stupid whenever people say it. Mm-hmm. That being said, there are some people, like politicians I'm talking about here, who you're not going to be able to move.
Oh yeah.
Your side of an issue, at least not completely. And unfortunately, the way things currently are, we've got to compromise to get some of what we want. We can't. We gotta compromise
or get nothing we want, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. Which sucks. I'll be the first one to say it sucks, but like, there's nothing much you can do about it until, you know, like the only things you can do about it are like grassroots movements, right? Like organizing, activism, protesting, and yes, voting.
Yeah.
And getting out the vote. Like those are what we have to do to make it happen faster. That's what you have to do. Basically.
Yo, it's Ninja.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh.
Ninja.
Oh, he's powering up.
Oh,
God
his
damn
headband's giving him power. The scroll is giving him power.
There's no secret ingredient, Ninja. It's just you. Oh. Okay.
It's very frail.
Doesn't it have like
guaranteed that was gonna.
Yeah. What is it? Doesn't it have like 1 HP, or is that like the counterpart?
Shedinja,
okay.
Its counterpart, has 1 HP, and it can only get hit by super effective moves.
Which that would
and
be
also
one.
Poison damage, and also burn damage, and also entry hazards like stealth rots.
You suddenly made
and also like recoil effects. So like Shedinja's a really interesting Pokemon. If Shedinja worked the way it said on the tin, like if it really only took damage from a super effective damaging attack, it might be more viable. But most of the time you switch it in and it dies to stealth rocks immediately. And you're like, okay, great. It's actually really good in Nuzlocke. I should note that. It's very, very good in Nuzlocke.
You found the ninja headband.
Oh my god, we did. Literally did.
So you made me think about when you were talking about incrementalism and getting people on your side. I just heard a speech in person from Representative Betty McCollum, and she's a very like congresswoman. She's a very like, you know, moderate Democrat, and it was so in both a combination of enraging, funny, a happy moment, and a sad moment all at once. So this is like the most annoying speech I could imagine that was like technically positive. So she's, you know, it's a big crowd. It's like 80 people.
Big 10 party.
All activists and organizers from like gun violence prevention movement, like economic justice movements, you know, like all the different labor organizers all together. She's giving this speech, and it's actually about a totally different person. Like it's just like this random state rep that she's supporting, but she makes it all about her, because of course, yeah. And she goes, you know, I'm just really glad that you all trust me, and trust me, it's a group of people that like half of them probably like pretty much just like her and would vote for any alternative. That's
it's called manufacturing consent, right? Where you're like,
there you go.
You say that's like
as we all know, we all love Coke like over Pepsi, right? As we all think Coke is better.
Now we're all intelligent people here, and we all know that deep dish pizza, that is Chicago pizza, is better than New York pizza.
Right. Instead of reading the room, you just decide what the room thinks, and then they all
it's an age-old political tactic. It's creating a public.
Yeah.
You say that like everybody thinks this about this issue, and then you make people feel bad if they disagree with this public you've created.
Jeez, this is why. This is really why I always say like I'm always like all communications is propaganda, and I say a bunch of things about propaganda all the time, like when I'm organizing. And some people get uncomfortable about it. I'm like, listen, like the narrative is what you say it is out loud, because that's what people start believing when you start saying it. And like
literally there's great examples of this throughout history. I'm struggling to remember if there's one I know from like the mid 20th century in the United States.
Oh, I think you're gonna say Germany.
No, although I mean that is probably an example as well.
Yeah.
But there's this instance where like I think it was an American politician, like he kept talking about something that wasn't a problem, like it might have been like crime or immigration or something.
Oh yeah.
And like the first few times he talked about it, like there were polls and stuff after like various televised appearances, and like people weren't buying it. They're like, no. But like over time, he just wouldn't fucking shut up about it, and people started to think it was an issue. Yeah, because he just wouldn't fucking stop talking about it. They're like, yeah, no, actually, this is a problem, because if he keeps talking about it, he keeps saying that everybody thinks it's a problem. Well, then it must be a problem. It's that simple.
Yep. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's there's
oh, that's your favorite plate.
Wow, I can't believe I read out like an engraving. Anyway, so Betty though decided that her truth, which was that the room, she said, "Oh, I'm so glad that, you know, all of you have had my back. You've trusted me. You've made demands of me because you've trusted me to ultimately make the right decision." And this was about Medicare for all, so get ready. 6 years, she said, so like 6 years ago, you all came to me and you all started demanding Medicare for all. And, you know, I thought right away, you know, I'm the daughter of a veteran. And what does this do what does this do to veterans? Veterans have the VA. Where do veterans come in? And
what?
Wait, what? Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about.
Did she think that veterans aren't included at all? Sorry, I just had to get that in there.
Well, I guess maybe she thought that, you know, since the VA exists, we don't need Medicare for everyone else, just the veterans.
No. So here's what I think she's getting at.
Yeah.
Here's my interpretation quickly. Mm-hmm. It's that if you get Medicare for all, then everyone has Medicare, and now veterans don't have privileged, like they don't have a privileged above healthcare civilian healthcare option, right? Which is what she's talking about.
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
So, but she framed it as, what about our poor veterans? And then she goes, and this one's gonna really get you going.
Oh man.
And she said, and I've done a lot of work with the indigenous nations here in Minnesota. What about tribal sovereignty?
What?
So just to sum up what this take is, we don't want Native Americans getting free healthcare that they don't want.
No, this take is the equivalent of we can't pull out of the Middle East because think about women's rights.
Oh yeah.
That's literally what it is. It's like
it's worse.
Women and gay rights in the Middle East. If we don't kill women and gay people in the Middle East, what will happen to those women and gay rights?
I think it's worse than that, because like that's at least that's like that's weaponizing like obviously like it's weaponizing a certain view of reality held by like some people, like not without very like there's at least like an inkling, like I don't want to overplay. There's at least like an inkling of truth in that, in the origin of like, not the solution, but the origin of like, yeah, like there are human rights abuses everywhere, right? There are certainly human rights abuses in the Middle East. But this idea that like Native Americans don't want free access to American healthcare is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, I don't understand. Like,
we're imposing our free healthcare.
That's what I think. That's what she was trying to get at. Like, we're imposing optional free healthcare on the tribes. Anyway, so she said at the end though, but you know, you came to me time after time, and you know, I'm glad we've had the chance to talk, and we were able to address those two things, and so now I'm on board. And okay. I was gonna kind of like give her a clap because like at least you're on board now, but then she like backtracked again. And she's like, and it's just that like we have to respect the tribal sovereignty, and I'm like, okay,
oh my god, dude.
I was like, you made this whole speech, which is about supporting like a local state rep, about your defense of why you weren't on board for Medicare.
What's her solution here? Is she going to be like, yeah, I totally support Medicare for all, but I'm going to introduce an amendment that prevents Medicare for all to applying to indigenous people living on tribal land?
No,
like,
I think...
Wait, what? Is that what she's getting at? Because that sounds pretty anti-indigenous.
Yeah. Right. I think actually this has nothing to do with the path forward at all. And I think this is actually, I'm 90% certain, this is just a way to excuse her not supporting it before, where she feels now she's in one of the bluest districts in the country, one of the most progressive districts in the country, and she realizes like if she wants another term, she cannot be opposed to Medicare for all, and she might not get another term regardless. So she's old and she's older, and she's this incumbent that is traditional Democrat in like one of the probably one of the 20 safest seats for progressives in the country. So this is her excuse, like, oh, we just had to have that conversation about the VA and Native Americans, who hated Medicare for all, apparently.
Famously hate Medicare for all.
Famously, Native peoples Not a fan. Not a fan. They prefer to keep having no healthcare. Yeah. Well, so that's the T on that T, as a friend says.
But this is all in service of some point about like incrementalism and compromise, right?
Oh,
or...
yeah. So I don't know what the moral here is, but she eventually came on board. We did our due diligence. She eventually came on board in the most annoying way possible, but it happened, and now we've expanded the base of Medicare for all supporters.
Yay! We did it!
Yeah. Yay, Jeff, you did it.
You did it, Jeff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. +1 pedal dance.
CEO,
Can we take it?
Born in
If this crits,
1964.
we might be dead if it crits.
No,
Okay, no, we weren't dead. We did it crit.
Yeah, we have to...
Pedal Blizzard now, that might have been a problem. I don't know if that's even in this game.
We have to, like, drum up the... how close these attacks are coming to taking us out, because we're just in such a safe spot at this point.
Yeah,
oh no, Spinnerack! Yeah. I think he has,
Sucker Punch! Oh no!
Poison Needle.
Crit Sucker Punch could actually kill us from here. Yeah. Not from a Spinnerack.
If he crits a Sucker Punch...
Shadow Sneak as well.
If he strong crits
strong crit. Yeah, like high roll
crit.
Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we might go down to like red HP.
Like, oh no, this Electivire could send us to level 47. If that happens, we lose access to Notorious RPG.
Our level limit is 49, by the way, for the Extreme.
Yeah, so
we're pretty safe for a while now. Yeah.
So is this a long part up until that gym, or do we might actually have to grind for a little bit then?
We might. There's another like route before Sunny Shore that we have to get through.
Oh yeah, Sunny Shore.
Obviously there's gym trainers.
I love Sunny Shore.
But like this is the last like Team Galactic stretch we're in here. Basically,
good.
We're almost done.
I'm done with Team Galactic.
Yeah.
The amount of like grunt fights you've had, and you still might have left.
I think there might be like 1 or 2 more, and then we have a double battle, or a multi-battle, I should say, against the other 2 commanders. Then we fight Cyrus again. Then we get to catch Dialgo. Possibly it's the other way around.
Oh, that's thrilling.
So yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, I feel like Bo Burnham recording inside right now.
Yeah, inside is our journey, pandemic journey through Pokemon Diamond.
Oh, we have to fight these guys first, I think. I literally forgot about these guys.
Uh-oh. Team battle.
Yeah, double battle here, and then it's the multi-battle.
If they both crit us at once, this could actually take us down.
So double battles, like I've said, forced double battles are the scary part of many Nuzlocks.
Yeah.
And I mean that sincerely.
I'd remove Infernape from this picture, because Wailord is...
Probably. I think Water Spout is in this game, or is that a Gen 5 thing? Either way, a strong water move is kind of scary.
This is a good Maori moment, I think. Or Pelosi.
Especially if Swalot survives. I think it's probably Mori. It's very Mori's very bulky, so is Pelosi, but Mori has stab super effective on the Swalot. I think Kamla's going to hit the Wailord this turn. I don't think there's an ice move I have to worry about. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw the Wailord.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's actually like more of a threat. I know so little. I don't remember anything about Swalot.
I don't know if this will kill. I think Wailord obviously has a ton of HP. I think it's more specially defensive than physically.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, I did not expect that.
I wasn't sure if it would. We have the Dragon Claw on, I think, which boosts Dragon type moves a little bit, so that might have made the difference.
Sorry,
there.
It's called the Dragon Claw, and it boosts Dragon Claw.
Actually, no, it's a Dragon Fang, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Bronzor. Maybe I'll just Aqua Tail the Bronzor to get rid of that side of the battle. Just Psychic the Swalot.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Dragon Claw will kill Bronzor.
Trippy. He looks like a chess piece, you know, or like a game card. Is that his thing?
Who?
Swalot. He's got like the diamonds.
I feel like that's just a pattern. Like I honestly don't know what it's meant to mean.
Cause doesn't he look kind of like a maybe not a king, but maybe like someone who works in the palace, you know?
Like a jester? I guess I can see that.
Not a jester.
I don't know. I'm honestly not sure exactly why he has those diamond markings. Like I couldn't tell you.
Let's see, Swalot. Okay, man. Maybe there's some like trivia that'll give us a hint.
Maybe.
Just says he's very toxic.
Like Twitter. Yeah,
exactly. He yawns a lot. So he could be a king. That's the thing. He's a lazy king.
He's got a huge mouth. I don't know if you've seen like his mouth open, but it's gigantic.
It says he opens his carnivorous mouth widely, cavernous mouth. Sorry, an automobile tire could easily fit inside this Pokemon's mouth.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I feel like they could have made it more impressive. They could have said an automobile to fit in his mouth, but. Venom Drench. Whoa, what are these moves? Ooh, his shiny.
That's more moderns.
His shiny is like a blue version. It's very cool.
Venom Drench, if I remember correctly, when the target of that move is poisoned, Venom Drench is like minus like 2 speed and then like minus 1 attack or something, right? Do I have that right at all?
I have no idea.
You're not gonna click on it for me?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to flex my knowledge.
I'm sure you're right. I read that it's a portmanteau of swallow and a lot, so it's swallow.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
I didn't think about that one. All right, I think this is a good place to end before we have the bosses fights and the Dialga encounter all in the next episode.
Okay.
So
next episode is the biggest episode yet.
I think that's true.
It's a climactic
Paul, you better
moment.
be there.
Yeah,
you better be there,
Paul, you better be watching. You better keep invested if you want us to sign more petitions. All right.
All right.
In the comments, what's a portmanteau?
If you were a Pokemon, what portmanteau involving your name would you be?
Oh, yeah. Is that one of those like posts that says like your name like plus like the last thing you ate plus your favorite kind of soup? There you go. Okay.
I'll think about mine for the next episode. I'll let you guys know.
See you next time.
Bye.